entertainers.
Cilla Black, born Priscilla White, was one of the first to benefit. She was friends with the Beatles from the Cavern, and now she's about to meet that girl again.
Surprise, surprise.
Do you like the sound of your own voice?
I hate the sound of my talking voice, but I must admit, I'm a very honest person, and you have to be.
I wasn't short on the confidence.
I never lie to myself, and I do like the sound of my voice, my singing voice.
To me, it's not me. It's like a relative, a niece, a granddaughter. It doesn't feel like that was me.
Baby, everything is all right, uptight, out of sight. I'm a woman.
In the 60s, Cilla outsold every other female singer, with 10 top 10 hits and 2 number ones, You're My World and Anyone Who Had a Heart.
Well, I'm 24 now. I love being a pop singer, I really do. Now, I believe Frankie Vaughan is pushing 40 now, and he's a pop singer, and he's got 2 records in the top 20 this time. And if I thought, when I was 27, that I had records in the charts, I'd be so knocked out, really. But I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Step inside, love.
So I always sang from the age of 3 when my parents put me on the kitchen table to do a turn. I wanted stardom. I wanted all the public to buy my records, and I wanted to sign autographs.
Are you going to get a Rolls Royce?
Yes. If I buy another car, it'll be a Rolls Royce. The only reason why I like the Rolls Royce better than the Bentley is I do like that lady on the front, because really, well, they always, the Bentley is nice, but I'm a bit flash actually. I mean, they don't really know the Bentley in the street. They know a Rolls though because of that lady on the front.
I love being famous. I absolutely adored it. And I got more than a little bit big-headed because I went home to Liverpool, I remember. And, my dad used to have his own chair to sit in. And I thought I was that big and famous that I sat in his chair. Oh, and my mother and my brothers and my father was dumbfounded. He just turned round to me and said, "Hey, you, up." And I knew I was put back in my place. I never sat in his chair again.
Cilla became the first female singer to get a TV series called Cilla.
Listen, I must say that I've really appreciated you giving up your space on your show for me.
You appreciate me?
I really do appreciate you, Cilla.
I never saw myself ever in television. I never ever thought my career would go that way.
Back in '67, Cilla had just made a movie. Work is a 4-letter word. It was her first and last film role.
Let's really get on to the future now. After this, you want to do films.
Yes.
What kind of parts do you want to play?
With my face, I have to be a character actress. I mean, after the film, I thought, right, it's a nose job for me. And I went to see my dentist about my teeth, because my teeth are crossing.
You said you saw the film, you thought you should do a nose job. You're not going to, are you?
Well, I don't know, because I've met a few people with nose jobs, and I don't think they look nice, I think Tom Jones had a nose job, and I preferred his sort of raw type of look before. And now he looks ever so lovely, but the rawness is gone. When he does his wiggle, it doesn't mean anything because it's gone.
What Cilla didn't know was that Bernard Braden interviewed Tom Jones 2 weeks later and told him what she'd said.
No.
Surprise, surprise.
I told you this line of Cilla. It said, I worried about Tom's nose because I think the wiggle doesn't mean anything. What's your reaction to that?
She saw my nose right after the operation because we were in Portugal together. I mean, my wife was there as well. But she saw me sort of all swollen up. I suppose it did look a bit funny. And maybe that's the impression that she got,
No wonder I haven't heard from him for years.
You find people say, "Lulu what?" when they first get to know me. I say, Lulu nothing, just Lulu.
Who are you with that accent, hen?